The Space Shuttle Flying for Me is a new public television documentary from Tim Weeks. Weeks is a Nashville-based producer who has long been fascinated with space and the shuttle program. The documentary brings astronauts and key ground personnel together to celebrate the 30 years of shuttle history. Tim describes why he was drawn to tell this story.
I grew up on the space program. I remember people, neighbors getting together in homes to watch Mercury, Gemini, Apollo flights. The Earth stood still to watch man land on the moon, Apollo 11. And so I have just always admired what our space program, what NASA can do. And to have a chance to do a film about the 30-year contribution of the Space Shuttle program was a dream come true for me. A lot of kids grow up with their heroes being sports figures. Well, I had those heroes too, but Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and astronauts were my real heroes. These guys were not only smart, they had a lot of courage, and I admired what they did, and it's something I wanted to be. These are the people that will take us to Mars and beyond. All astronauts share almost like a childlike giddiness about flying to space. That it's like it happened just yesterday for them. That the memories of the countdown, the vibration, the noise, the kick in the pants as they get sent up into orbit, in 8.5 minutes they go from waiting for something to happen to being in orbit. And they love that. They're passionate about it. They're also passionate about what they do once they get to orbit. The science they're able to do, the research, and the fact that they have contributed so much to technology and what we use on a daily basis is something they all still they know that contribution, and they know how important it is, and they know how important it is for us to continue this. So they're looking forward to seeing what the next generation of American space program will be. I wanted to tell the heart of the story. I was looking for the emotions and the memories of what it's like to fly, what it's like to launch, what it's like to be in orbit, what it's like to enter the Earth's atmosphere and return. What were the highlights of working on the Hubble telescope? What were the highlights of building something phenomenal like the International Space Station? What's it like to walk in space and to see from 250 miles up? There's only a select few human beings that have done this. The Space Shuttle Flying for Me is really trying to reach into the hearts of these astronauts and also the other people that were involved in the program and tell me how they felt when this moment or that moment happened. All these guys feel a sense of their contribution to history, and it's a history that we've captured in a 1-hour program over 30 years of American history, but the story is not over yet. And so they feel like they have added one piece to a story that's ongoing and will continue going. And I think we've done an excellent job of all the astronauts contributing their one small piece for this mission, this mission, this mission, but it builds a mosaic of a grand scale of missions that have changed the way we see ourselves as humans. I think what we've accomplished with the Space Shuttle Flying for Me is a great awareness of what our space program has accomplished and the human element, the emotions that go into it. It's a scientific and technological achievement. The space shuttle is an engineering marvel, but humans, men and women, people of all ethnicity and nationality have flown into space, and we've become one family. And I think that the stories that we've been able to document share that great adventure and leave it open that the adventure is still just beginning. We've now just reached kind of a 50-year milestone in human spaceflight. And that's only a tiny, tiny tick on the clock in human history. And this story is only beginning.
Tim Weeks is a Nashville-based producer who's created the public television special, The Space Shuttle Flying for Me. Watch for it on public television beginning in June 2014. For American Public Television, I'm Eric Luskin.